I am sitting here with Marianne Littlejohn in South Africa, and I have just been in one of her workshops, and I'm so excited. I was telling her that she was one of the first people I ran across on the internet when I was looking
for black midwives.
I ran into Marianne.
Because I'm black, very black.
Yes.
It's just disguise.
It's just a disguise. The workshop was wonderful. I just wanted to ask you, like, if you could sum up in however much you want to, what is your mission? Because I know you've been tell them, how long have you been at this?
I've been a midwife for 30 years. I qualified about 34 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your passion? Why are you doing this? Why have you continued with it? What is your passion? What are you hoping to see and to influence in the end?
I have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And for me, the shift in my life came about when I was pregnant, and I went on a childbirth education course, and I learned about bonding and class and kennel. Now, my mother had not breastfed me. She gave birth at home, but I was put into a room with a bottle, and the door was closed, and that was her style. And something in this bonding, birth and bonding slideshow about the research of class and kennel really touched me. And I thought, this is it. And then I wanted to have my baby at home, and I realized after I'd had my baby that I was actually trained as a midwife, and that I wanted to help other women give birth in the way that I had been fortunate enough to give birth in my home, in a loving environment, spontaneously, without harm to me or the baby.
Mm-hmm.
With my second child, I actually had a whole process of enlightenment during the pregnancy, and went into a place of realizing my own pain within myself and my traumas about my childhood, my resentments, my disappointments, my losses.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I experienced was reliving my own birth.
You had that opportunity. Wow.
Yeah. And when I went through that, I felt a whole lot more understanding into what the baby goes through in the birth canal, as well as what the mother experiences when she's giving birth to baby, and the dyadic relationship that occurs from the moment of conception, from before the conception, with her and this baby that she longs to have. I also understand that, again, we've got to start somewhere, and if we want peace on earth, we have to begin with birth.
I love that.
Yes, we have to begin with birth, and the way women are treated and the way babies are treated, we imprint on the baby whether he is being born into a violent society or whether he's being born into a gentle world that is a loving world, that is a non-violent world. And if we wish to create a non-violent world for our children in the future, then we need to consider the kind of violence we're subjecting our babies to and the women who give birth to them.
Yes.
So when we approach birth with gentleness and we really respect the woman that we are dealing with, then that woman is going to be given more respect for herself. She's going to be able to offer more respect to her child.
Yeah, absolutely.
I once had a birth with a woman at an active birth unit. She was a prostitute. And we did this service for prostitutes in the area, that they could come and birth for free at this birthing unit. And this birthing unit was a beautiful place. It had beautiful pink walls and plush curtains and a lovely double bed with a very comfortable looking duvet and a beautiful bath and pictures on the walls. It was just a beautiful place to be. And I said, come. She was in labor. She approached me in the ward and said, I'm here to deliver my baby, and I took her through to the room. And you know, she walked into the room and it was almost as if she couldn't take a step. It was as if she was taking it all in. And I said, this is your room, this is where you can be for the rest of your labor. And she said, am I going to be giving birth in here? And I said, yes, this is your birthing room, and I'll be here with you to help you. And she said, really? And I said, of course. You deserve all the respect in the world. You're an amazing woman. You're a mother. You're coming here to have your baby, and that's a great act of love. And my job is to love you back. And she had the most beautiful birth. And I just behaved normally, but I was constantly aware that here was a woman who had experienced so much trauma in her life, who couldn't believe that she was entitled to be treated with respect.
Yes, that's beautiful. I'm so glad I'm sitting here beside you. This has been so enlightening for me, and I appreciate you and your time and all of your efforts.
Thank you.
Very valuable. And it imprinted on my impressions before I even got here. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the interview.